So guys, it's boy Jordan for Team Mega Player here, which we're talking about, Clay right here. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, what's up? It's Clay as well from Team Mega Player. I have a checked out Galaxy Eyes Kaiju deck, which is a really good mana called Rogue deck. So right before we get started, go ahead and like, subscribe, so we'll appreciate the support.
Yeah. One. Okay. Battle phase. 500.
3 copies of Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. You essentially have to run 3 just because he's a trade-in target and you need him to get to graveyard. He's a really combo. He's a big piece to your combo.
Strawman fix on battle phase.
2 copies of Galaxy Soldier.
Alright.
You run 3 just because you need to get your Photon Dragon engraved. But essentially, when you special him off the single light monster, you can add any Galaxy monster to him.
Alright.
Then, of course, we got 3 copies of Galaxy Wizard. He essentially can become a level A monster, as well as you can tribute him to search out any Galaxy card that ever been in existence.
Hell yeah.
Then, for our 2 copies of Galaxy Knight and 2 copies of Galaxy Cloud Dragon. You essentially get your Photon Dragon from graveyard. So 2 of each. Now, Cloud Dragon can essentially special on any Galaxy Eyes monster. So that includes your XYZs. So you have to run these at 2. The reason I chose 2 of both is just because they can clog and they're just there for the combos essentially.
That's cool.
That's all the Galaxy monsters I run in the main deck. For the Kaijus, I run 2 copies of the Flame Kaiju and 2 copies of the Water Kaiju.
So why you run the Kaijus in here?
3K?
Essentially, they allow me to go into my rank 8s. I think really because of Dispel, and it's really good for the Cosmo matchup as well, just for being able to trigger monsters off.
Alright.
I also run
the
Star Kaiju as well.
Alright.
I chose this ratio just because these are trade-in targets essentially, and I run him just because I can pitch it off. What's his name? Galaxy Soldier, because it's a light monster. So I can always banish the spell card, search this, and then pitch this off of the soldier and get searched right back.
Alright, cool.
For the spell cards,
I fucking hate this game.
sorry for the technical difficulty. It happens all the time. 3 copies onto the spells. 3 copies of Galaxy Eyes Expedition. Get them pasty hands out of here. I'm joking. 3 copies of Expedition though.
Yeah.
I'm going back.
Expedition is basically when I control a low 5 or higher Galaxy monsters or Photon monster, I can special summon a Galaxy Eyes or Photon monster from that. You have to run that at 3 because it's your main combo play for your Galaxy engine.
Go to end phase.
Then you run 3 copies of Slumber.
Yes.
Slumber essentially gets your rank 8 plays going, as well as it's a dark hole, so it gets over problematic cards as well.
It opens up the OTK, am I right?
Yes. That can OTK easier now because of this card, in my opinion.
But it's affectionately negated and divided.
3 trade-ins just because you need to draw power, in my opinion.
So it's kind of like a black and white kind of thing. It's like, you're getting
double cell light. I'm not really a fan of this. I was running I was running 3 Reckless Greed, but I could never make the deck 40. So I've been testing out cell light, and it actually been working pretty well. Basically, when I control no monsters, I can special a level 4 Galaxy monster. I run 2.
I 500 for 10 cans.
And it's really good just for getting your combos going. You really don't have to know something to get your plays going.
Alright.
Pay 500 with 3. Yeah. Oh, I thought you
said that's another combo card.
I said pay 5.
Another combo card for Galaxies is Galaxy Zero. It allows me to special summon a Galaxy monster from my graveyard. I can attack, but it's really just there for a XZ play essentially. As well as XZ cards or XZ oriented cards, I run double instant fusion. Basically, it opens up a rank 5 play with Pencil Dragon, as well as a rank 4 play with Nodin. 2 just because you only have 2 targets right now. And it is once per turn, so if you did run this 3, you have a chance of opening it at 2, which it can clog. So it's just 2 executions. One Foolish Burial, because you need to send certain cards to the graveyard. One for one, just because if you can send Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to the grave, and then special them in the Cloud Dragon, you have a free Photon Dragon, essentially. One Soul Charge is nuts. One AP's Draw Power. All-Star Draw Power as well.
No problem with Super.
And then best card in the deck is 2 copies of Galaxy Eyes Transmigration.
Broke ass card, bro.
Basically, this is a solemn judgment, and pretty much how depending on the chain links, like if this is the last card in the chain, it basically negates all the other cards that that my opponent activated, which makes it ridiculous. That is the main deck for Galaxies.
Alright.
Onto the extra deck with my fusions, I run 1 Nodin for rank 4 plays and 1 Panzer Dragon.
You are a bitch.
All you do is go into.
I run 2 copies of
scared of me,
Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. I was running Tachyon, but I just like the fact that this is a 4K beater, essentially.
Scared, man.
2 copies of Prime. And it can get pretty big. This allows me to just beat over anything in the game.
She says
He can potentially become 53 just by himself alone, but the damage is half if you use his effect. 1 copy of Armor, Galaxy Eyes Armor, Photon Dragon. He's here just to be another play. He essentially also gets my OTKs off. He pops a facial card in the field. The 1 Felgrand, because Felgrand. If you bring out Felgrand and the Harbinger, you essentially can win the game as well.
2 Dark Oath.
Don't bring that up ever again. That happens. That happens, I guess. But yeah, Felgrand essentially can make a card unaffected and lose its effect, so it comes in handy. Harbinger essentially negates any effect on the field. His other effect is decent. I have never used it in my opinion.
Normal?
1 Heliopolis, you basically tribute a card in your hand to essentially pop a card. It's decent. It's not really that good. 1 Dark Matter Dragon, because it's Dark Matter, it can attack 2 monsters basically. It's 4K. This can essentially win you a game. 1 Thunder Charger, just for your Book Source player.
Before you go to the main phase. No, I'm not
Book
going
Source, pops your opponent monsters and deal damage.
Okay.
Constellar Pallades. Bounce back cards are really good in this format.
No, we are going to end.
1 Dark Rebellion, start off the rank 4s.
No, it's going to main phase 2.
Castell and the 1 Dweller.
Okay, you want to still go
Rebellion
to
just
main
beats
phase?
over
Please,
anything.
We're still in main phase.
Castell shows that problematic cards, and Dweller shits on any graveyard or YouTube decks. So that's it. That's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and we will appreciate that.
Oasis?